This is your host, Foodie Beauty.
Oh my gosh, everyone's talking about Amberlynn's breakup?
As far as her and wifey breaking up, I think it's hilarious.
Thanks for nothing.
Is this video for sailing and entertainment purposes only? You're dang skippy it is.
Here's Ramona.
Noted.
Guys, do you know Foodie Beauty?
Monsters! 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 Monsters are coming!
Why are you walking away so fast? You're walking in uniform.
Bling! Bling!
Obsessed with Karina Kaboom.
What's wrong with Karina Kaboom? She's a nice lady.
You're kidding, right?
Stay mad.
Hello everybody, it's me. In today's video, we're taking a look at some signs that I've gathered for all of us girls. That Amberlynn is definitely talking to somebody new. Her friend is not really her friend. This is probably somebody that she's thinking about dating in the future. It may be this girl, it may not be this girl, it could be some other girl, but her friend that she keeps talking to, we're repeating the typical situation type deal. The hair is washed 2 days in a row. We're going to go through many signs that the friend that she keeps talking about, in my opinion, not a fact, is definitely, she's trying out girlfriends. You know what I'm trying to say? We're going to look at some of her videos. It's going to be a riveting, exciting time. It's a wonderful time to be alive, girls. I don't care what Heartbreak Lynn says. Single Lynn is on the prowl. It's an amazing time to be alive. Get excited. All right. So if you could not tell already by this riveting intro, so as always, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only, not meant to be taken seriously. I'm sharing opinions and not facts about publicly accessible information made public by public figures. First, I would urge you to please, if you can, be kind in the comments section. Please do not go to these people's channels and leave them mean-spirited, negative, discouraging, disparaging comments. Okay, girls, let's discuss. Let's discuss everything that I could actually talk about in this video. I'm trying not to get this video to be too long, but, you know, when in Rome, buy a Kermit. Okay, so first of all, I think things are heating up with Amberlynn's new friend. Now, look, I want to talk to you about my remembrance of a sonnet. That's right, I'm reminded of a sonnet by Amberlynn Shakespeare 4 weeks ago, video called We Broke Up. In it, she says, and I quote, "I wish that I, Poet Laureate Amberlynn Reid, could cry on somebody's shoulder, but I can't because I have no one, I have no friends, I have nobody here to cry to about the breakup." Cut to August 3rd, 2023. I'm recording on August 4th, 2023. Actually, I wish I was recording on August 5th, 2025. Hello, Rumpelstiltskin.
Nurse, clear my schedule.
Wanted to give you a shout out in the future. Anyways, so let me see if I can get this straight. You're not looking for a new girlfriend, Amberlynn, and you don't have one. But 4 weeks ago, you said you did not have a single friend to cry to. You had nobody to cry on their shoulder over your breakup with wifey. However, last night, she says in the video that, now listen, she had her hair down. I have a feeling she straightened it when in Rome. She had her hair down. She was doing the dishes. That's odd. That's unusual for Amber. Doing her dishes, she says, with her hair down, the hair, oh, like Rapunzel, let down your long lies. Whew. Okay, it fell into the dishes, and then she rewashed it 2 days in a row, and then her friend sent her a meme talking about some nonsense nobody cares, and then Amberlynn says, "My friend knows me so well." Well, Amberlynn, as any Shakespearean play, there has to be drama, theater, I don't know what that meant, and lies. Stop lying. Let me see if I can get this straight.
I mean, give you a couple minutes before you start talking again, eh?
In Fair Verona, where we set our Kermit, so you 4 weeks ago did not have a single person to talk to about this breakup. You had nobody to cry on their shoulder. But last night, your friend that knows you so well while you had your hair Down texted you a meme that proves that she knows you so well. Let's put the puzzle together. This is like a expert Lego puzzle we're going to put together. So if you don't understand some of the things I'm talking about, here's the answers. Amberlynn usually has her hair down when she's dating a girl and she feels good about herself. Or she's trying to entertain a new girl and trying to send her thirsty pics. Now, what am I trying to say? Look, there is no way that she has not put her hair down, not even once throughout the breakup that I've seen. The last time I saw her hair down was the day before she broke up, 4th of July, right? And she's always has her hair in a bun. When she puts her hair down, and by the way, I do believe her that she had her hair down. A little clues that she's talking to this new girl who's going to end up potentially wifey number, whatever. For her to wash her hair 2 days in a row, she just says she didn't brush it for 2 weeks. All of a sudden, you're washing it every day. Amber does these things. She likes to take care of herself very well when she is entertaining a new girlfriend, when she's talking to the new girl in the DMs. And that is why she washed her hair twice in 2 days, in a row. That is why she had her hair down. Think about it. So your hair got in the dishes? Why would you wash it? It's because she wants the long, beautiful hair to be in the new pictures for the new girl. What I'm trying to get at is there's no way that she would start taking care of herself like this and she would have her hair down, washing it 2 days in a row, and supposed all of a sudden a friend who actually sends her a meme, which nobody cares. Oh, she knows me so well. So your new friend knows you so well that you couldn't talk to her 4 weeks ago during your breakup. The reason that Amberlynn wasn't talking to this friend that knows her so well 4 weeks ago is more than likely, in my opinion, because the girl didn't exist, because Amberlynn is talking to a new girl now. Okay, so there is another very big sign that, in my opinion, she's clearly talking to someone and wants to be involved with this person, trying to be involved with them. She ordered sushi the other night, and she is saying, I promised my friend I would send my friend, the pictures of the sushi. I know that a lot of people in the comments are about to say, well, I send my friend pictures of food. That doesn't mean she's trying to, set something up with this girl or she's talking to this. Okay. Guess what? I also send my friends pictures of food, and they send me pictures of their food. Okay, we've established that. So if you were going to comment that, buy a Kermit instead. Here's my point.
Saw you enjoying your experience.
She said, oh, I promised my friend that I had to send, my friend this picture, right, of sushi. First of all, this is just like when her and Feline, Alex's wifey, when they were online dating and phone dating or whatever, they would have like these burrito bowls and they would send each other pictures of food. She's pretty much repeating the cycle of how she, tries to find the new girl. But more so than that, it's just the feeling of that clip. Go and watch that clip if you want. It's in her latest video. She said, oh, I promised. There's this like a rush of jubilation and excitement when she says like, oh, well, I promised my friend I would send, my friend the picture of the sushi. Well, that's already unusual. You have to promise your friend, like friends send each other pictures of what they're eating as, like for fun, as a joke. You promised her? Yeah. It's obvious what's going on. In the first stages of dating, everything is more important, especially in Amberlynn's case. And everything has, in general, when people do date, like, things carry more of an importance, mundane things. And it's just a feeling that I get. Yes, everybody sends their friends pictures if they want of their food. But this is different. You promised your friend? That's unusual. Why do you have to promise your friend to send pictures of food? It's just going along with the cycle that she goes into. See, I have said this before. I believe that she was more than likely DMing with some people while she was still with Feline. That's my opinion, because she always does this in every relationship. While she was with Crystal, she was talking to Destiny. When she was with Destiny, she wasn't talking to no one, but, she, after Becky broke up with her, immediately started talking to Alex's wifey, Feline. And keep in mind that when she was with Casey, I believe she was talking to Crystal. So what I'm trying to get at.
Taylor is desperate for reviews. Sorry she switched on you.
Thank you.
I'm sure that she was talking to some people while she was with Valine, Alex's wifey, but I find it unusual that as soon as the breakup pretty much occurs, she already has, like I said, this amazing friend that she's sending pictures to, that is sending her memes, that she promises to send her. Oh, I have to send her the picture of sushi. But you had no friends when you broke up? No. She didn't develop a new friendship. Look, not for nothing, I have to say this. Everybody's her friend. She always says this, my friend. A real friendship takes a while to develop. And if you had absolutely no one to cry to about your breakup, and for this friendship to have developed in 4 weeks, and it's such an important friendship, no, it's some girl she's trying to date. Like I said before, it doesn't mean that she is going to be dating her, but she's trying to, definitely get this girl, for dating. That's my opinion. And she knows her so well. And the girl didn't exist because Amberlynn was in a monogamous, happy relationship. If you believe that, I have a bridge of Kermits to sell you. But these are all the pieces coming together, girls. I just want to be clear. Does that mean that this new friend is going to become the girlfriend? No, this is a tryout. She's basically talks to many women in the DMs. If you remember yesterday's video, I explained how she was saying, oh, my DMs are open, please DM me, oh, I'm talking to my friend. She's already mentioned the friend many times. She's showed us the type of pictures, and I can't even show it here in full, the type of interesting photos that she's sending to quote-unquote friends and family. Nobody, one of your friends, and nobody from your family wants to see those type of pictures. Look, the bottom line is the signs are there. You mark my words. If it's not going to be, like I'm telling you, it may not be this new friend that knows her so well that's going to end up being the girlfriend. She's going to keep telling you about these friends that she's talking to in the DMs. And eventually, one of these friends is going to end up the new girlfriend. You mark my words. Now, the time frame is curious, as any Shakespearean play would be.
Well, that's a nice move.
But it could be 3 months, it could be 2 weeks. Look, she's gonna start telling you that she's a friend. Then she's gonna be like, oh, she knows me so, like that statement, she knows me so well. If she knew you so well, like, I'm sorry, I gotta repeat myself. It's my brand. I'm about to repeat myself. Don't come for my Kermit. If she knew her so well, why wasn't she there for her during the breakup? It's got to be a new girl she's talking to. That's the only explanation. So as you can see, there are signs throughout Amber's video that she's entertaining a new girl. And she's not going to admit it right now because she is ever the amazing actress on YouTube. Okay, so now I wanted to talk about some things that I find beyond outrageous that she tries to, prove that she's not doing something. Okay, look. As a YouTube creator, I can tell you that Amberlynn Reid does very minimal editing that doesn't take a long time. Unless she walks away from her phone that she edits on for hours at a time, it doesn't take a long time. She has always tried to pretend that her editing, the reason why editing matters in this situation is because people always say that she doesn't do a lot of work, and her actual quote-unquote work is not a lot of work, okay? So as a YouTube creator, I promise you, okay, she uses iMovie. Her editing is the most minimal thing in the world. She usually never proves what she's saying is true, so there's no proof. There's no need for proof. There's no need for receipts. And even when she edits something in, so what? You're getting paid at least $10,000 a month. Nobody believes me. Rinse, lather, Kermit, repeat. Okay, so she has tried in the last 2 videos to fill time in her videos, which is why she takes about 4 minutes in one video to show how she edits and a few minutes in the last video to show how she edits, which the reason that she's doing it for such a long time, she has no content, so she needs to take a longer time with it. Nobody is interested to see how you edit. Nobody is interested. Just like I have to tell you something, in my opinion, nobody's interested to see how I edit or any of the behind the scenes processes. And even if they were, people can tell. And this brings me to my next point. So as a YouTube person, as a person that works here as a creator, I am telling you that her editing is the most minimal editing that you can do, okay? However, forget about people that work here that have said something. So the people that watch YouTube videos and literally have no experience with editing or creating content on YouTube have said for years that she takes a bunch of clips together, she puts it into iMovie, and she puts it together, she slaps different clips together, and that's it. And so Amberlynn is upset about this because she's trying to prove that her editing is complex and unique. Okay, and that she puts in a lot of work into the editing. Now, look, before we go any further, I just wanted to say there's actually nothing wrong with simple editing. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't mean that you're lazy. It doesn't mean that, you're not working hard. In her case, the reason why it matters and the reason why people said things is because she would go months without uploading, or she would just upload twice a week or 3 times a week. And look, people, when they watch her channel, they would get a feeling that she wasn't putting in any effort into her channel and her videos. And that's why they mentioned the lack of editing, and she's not doing anything else during the day. Yes, I know she, of course, takes her animals out and she feeds Twinkie and she cleans the whole house and goes grocery shopping. If you believe any of that, I have many, many, many bridges of Kermits to sell you. But people were trying to say that they had a feeling that she wasn't putting in any effort. And I just want to say, if you do minimal editing, that doesn't mean you're not putting in effort. Effort is something that is felt. Yeah, it can be seen, it can be heard, whatever, but it's felt from your audience, okay? So she has tried to prove in the last 2 videos by doing some kind of a dance. She was dancing. I loved it. See, Amberlynn Reid is a constant entertainer. And when I say she entertains me, she does. She was doing these little dances. She was wearing this nice pink shirt. She was dancing. It was great. I don't know what it meant to prove, other than maybe she was trying to do a dance along with her audience or something. But she was trying to prove, you see, that she edits. And she's not just putting clips together. But unfortunately, Amberlynn Reid, I am here to tell you from your audience and from me, and I know this because I saw it, that you unfortunately proved everybody else's point by only proving just that you put clips together.
No, I just got a sudden shiver.
So she shows different clips, and she shows her editing them together and putting them together. She basically proved everybody else's point. Amberlynn, I love this. Can you please prove that you've been lying about Wifey Next, although we all know this is already true. Basically, in her illustrious pursuit to prove the haters and the reaction channels wrong, that she doesn't just put different clips together, slap them together into iMovie, she actually proved exactly that. She literally showed you how she puts different clips together into iMovie. Amber, you literally exposed yourself. Do you think, listen, sometimes people come here and they're like, does she think her audience is dumb? Yes, she does. So what she's showing you in the first video is that she is cutting out clips that she doesn't want when she farts or when she burps. We talked about this before. So what? This is a basic thing in iMovie. You literally cut stuff out, okay? Like, you cut stuff out. Like, look, I'm going to bark right now. So I took that out because I don't want the bark in there. Do you see how hard that was? Wow, I just went in there, cut, and this is not anything wild, Amber. So anyways, honestly, it's kind of embarrassing. All you proved to us was that you take different clips together and you splash them into iMovie. You're basically taking, I remember in the older days, okay, in the old days of Shakespeare, what Amberlynn used to do is she used to film different clips during the week. They had nothing to do with each other, and she just put them together. It's sloppy editing, and I don't care about it because there's nothing wrong with sloppy editing as long as you're still putting in some type of effort into your channel, which you're not. Thank you, Amber. I just want to give Amberlynn a big round of applause for actually proving to us that she just puts different clips together, and that's her editing style.
Stop throwing tomatoes.
Amber, you literally proved what everybody was saying was true. Maybe she didn't understand, or maybe she didn't really get what people were saying, because you putting different clips together into iMovie is what you do, and you consider that editing, okay? It's not so much about editing sometimes on YouTube. It's, do you put effort in? She does not, okay? And I'm not even mad at that. I don't care that she doesn't put effort in. But to try to prove something where everybody already knows that, you're just proving us right is riveting content. Okay. She then says that she's no longer uploading 15 days a week. The other day was her last day. And this is the part that is just like ridiculous to me. So she actually says that from now on, check her community post tab because she's going to be having different schedules. And she gets bored with the other schedules, and she's just not going to be uploading every day. And she doesn't even know when she will be back. Do you know why she's doing this? This is done to avoid accountability and responsibility. In the last video, she's like, I don't know when I will be back. What YouTuber says, I do not know when I will be back doing my job? Forget about YouTube. Who comes to work and says, I don't know when I will be back? Yes, YouTube is considered self-employment. That is a matter of fact. However, how many people come and say, I don't know when I'll be, working in my business anymore? Look, she has no schedule and is going to create new different schedules so she can get out of working, so she can get out of showing up and get out of people saying, where's your video? You were supposed to upload every night. Where's your video? You were supposed to upload every 3 days. It's just to get out of accountability. All right, moving on to Foodie Booty. So Foodie Beauty has actually gotten into tons and tons of trouble. Some of the stuff I'm just not going to talk about because it's against the TOS. But trust me when I say that you are just in a lot of trouble, Chantal. Okay, here's stuff that I can talk about. All of her deleted community page posts. So the majority of what I'm going to read is deleted, which will culminate in her coming after YouTube Underground Yaba. I just have one thing to say. I put it on my community page post as well. So when you delete something off of YouTube, if you delete a YouTube video or you delete a community page post or a short or anything, it is still stored on the servers. And basically, if you are continuously going against the terms of service, you can get your channel deleted. I understand that when I talk about this, people say that Foodie Beauty said that she could never be canceled. By the way, serious question. Who cares what Foodie Beauty has to say? Chantal, it doesn't matter if you can or cannot be canceled. I personally believe that, cancellations happen when a person cancels themselves. If you continue to post videos, you won't be canceled. But you can lose your channel like you did before, and you will again. She writes all these things on her community page post that is against the terms of service. She also deleted some sushi video where she just said a bunch of inappropriate stuff. But just in general, if you say inappropriate stuff on your community page post or in your videos and you delete it, you can still lose your channel because all the stuff is stored on YouTube servers, and I don't think she understands that. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is deleting doesn't stop you from getting into trouble, and she deletes everything. So here's some deleted community page posts. This is about her former follower Missy. So tired of these rejected former followers turning into blank. Hey, no one blank. You are a pick me blank. Then she says other things that are against the TOS. But you act like you aren't blank yourself. And comparing Salah to a blank is just so sick. You have proven yourself to be, so no surprise there. At least my husband isn't a boring. Well, listen. We already saw what your husband was, what he was doing, which is not really, in my opinion, that great, before he married you, Chantal, okay? Get him to take yourself. Stop obsessing over Salah and I. You're bored. All of this to lay in bed and blah, blah, blah. How romantic. You're both, blah, blah, blah. Now go away and make other content. This person, Missy, was a fan of hers. She was very nice to her as well, Chantal. Now that they've had a falling out, she does community page posts about her. That was totally against the majority of that post, everything I've taken out against the TOS. Okay, she has another community page post saying, I have a right to defend myself. I do my own content. I don't come for anyone. That is just a blatant, silly lie. You constantly have videos about FFG. You have videos about many, many, many people.
I ain't afraid of no ghost. Actually, yes, I am, and I don't want to see one.
You know Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn Reid. You've been exposed on YouTube. I understand you're lost. You feel confused. You're thinking, where's my nut?
And you come for everybody, okay? I always defend myself over people who target me every day in several videos so they can feed their kids. So cut the virtuous, good Muslim stuff. Bye. Here's the thing. You have stated that the things that you have done publicly are against your religion. And it's true. They are. Why do you continue to do them? There's nothing that says that you should be doing this in your religion. You've said, oh, this is frowned upon. So stop doing it. All of these community page posts are literally worth nothing.
I see you over there. I see you.
You delete them as if, whatever. Then she says this. LMAO, the harder you blank try to ruin my reputation, the harder I laugh. It's animal ABUS, you get my point, to hold a cat. You know what? We don't have a criminal record like this reactor for elder blank. I think she's talking about, I don't know who, but I think it's like, her favorite enemy, just breezing. She already, when she was saying in the other post about how, feeding kids. She always has to come for people who have kids. It's really, really disgusting. We talked about this before, how she was coming for like Yaba's children, YouTube Underground's children before, and like her partner Sam's children. It's honestly, it's so like not what people should be doing. Like, leave people's kids alone, like I always say. And fake husband, you mean like the totally real and meaningful engagement you had to somebody. Nice of you to think so highly of that person. When will you blank learn that you literally cannot ruin me? You know why? Because you make up dumb stuff like this. Hope the 1K views you got are worth looking like blank. And who are you raging at now? You can feel seething in this title. Okay. So the reason that people talk about you continuing to participate in Animal ABUSE is because of your previous actions, what you did to BBJ and what you did to Sam. Mainly BBJ though. And the thing is that now, of course, people are going to look harder at everything that you do. Also, you are making fun of, I suppose, just Breezing's 1,000 views, right? Okay. Chantal, I remember a time when every one of your mukbangs got 60, 50, 30, 40,000 views. And just if anybody is wondering, that's pretty good money. So is even 25, 20 something thousand views. That's good money. You now can't crack 20,000 views. You cannot crack 20,000 views. You can't reach 20,000 views usually. And you used to do that with your live streams. So to be honest with you, Chantal, I would not be making fun of other people's views when yours are down themselves. And by the way, this is my personal opinion. If anybody's interested in Chantal, I think that the reason that your views are down on your mukbangs, besides the fact that the majority of your audience doesn't care for your content, is this, if you're interested. So a mukbang, first of all, mukbangs aren't even popular anymore the way that they used to be, in my opinion. But, you know, the people that have a lot of followers, yeah, they still get a lot of views. Here's some tips for a successful mukbang. The food has to look good. It has to look appetizing. You have to have something interesting to say, or you have to present the mukbang in a nice way. None of that is going on. Nobody wants to eat your food. What you talk about is either ranting or not interesting. And you could see, like, I watch all of her mukbangs, okay? I've been watching Foodie Booty for a long time. There's nothing in them. Like, you could see that she's only doing the mukbang to eat and not because she wants to create content. So that's fine. You know, you're there to consume the food and film yourself, but you're not there for the right reasons. It's palpable. You can feel it. That is my personal opinion about why your mukbangs are not working. And now we're going to get to the most ridiculous deleted community page post. A community page post against Yaba YouTube Underground. I'm not even going to say what it is because it's all against the TOS. That's why Foodie Beauty deleted it pretty much, in an hour? And it talked about like very disgusting, inappropriate things, accusing her, just like saying certain things about certain states in the United States and what it represents, all this ridiculous things, okay? She deletes this, honestly. And then she says, oh, well, I could defend myself if I want. And they talked about me first. Okay, first of all, I just want to say something. Okay, when you're a public figure, you're always going to have people talk about you. Okay, positively, negatively. Chantal has created her own drama. When she first started on YouTube, she got minor criticism, because I remember, because I was there. She got minor criticism. First of all, she was a beauty channel. Then she turned into a mukbang channel. And she got minor criticism, typical criticism, over eating, okay? But nobody else was doing anything. Then Chantal started talking about calling CPS and a friend of hers, and then Chantal started responding to Zachary Michael and to Michael B. Petty, and then she started drama, and then of course then she would just say terrible things and all this other stuff. And then the animal, situation. Okay, this brings us current. She recently made a statement about Zachary Michael's weight, which I found to be in the poorest of taste, simply because Zach doesn't talk about your weight. I really feel like one of these days, you're going to finally go too far. She has already gone too far. It's just a matter of, people report. And I saw people reporting her on Twitter and all this other stuff about the situation with YouTube Underground and all this other stuff and saying disgusting things about, like, her and what she believes about her. At the end of the day, okay, the certain things people say about you is because your ex-boyfriend, when he was mad at you, Chantal, I know where this is coming from, okay? He said something about your family publicly, all right? And that's where a lot of these claims that people make about you is coming from. It doesn't really matter. I'm not really going to judge your family, or I don't care. But saying terrible things about other people that okay? Making statements about people's looks like she did about Yaba and all this other stuff, and All these things are against the TOS. You've already had your channel deleted one time. And before she had gotten her channel deleted, I had made videos and I said, you know, you're going to get into serious trouble one day. She did. I don't think if you get, this is just my opinion, I don't wish ill will upon anybody. I'm not saying anybody should get their channel deleted. I'm not telling anybody to report anybody, none of that. What I am saying is that
I have found an Amberlynn Reid fan and a Foodie Beauty fan.
if Chantal Foodie Booty gets her channel deleted, again, I do not think that she is coming back. You're not going to get your channel back this time. The easiest thing to do is not to break your boss's rules so you can keep your job. But knowing our girl Foodie Booty, probably that's not going to happen. Very, very terrible behavior from you, and you deleting it is not going to make it go away, and you could lose your channel over it. Well, rinse, lather, Kermit, repeat. Thank you so very much for watching today, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you didn't, just watch it over again. All right, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to link a video right up here that you may enjoy on a similar topic. Thoughts, comments, questions, leave them in the comments down below. I appreciate your time today, and I will see you very, very, very soon on the next one. Bye.
Hi, you were waiting for me? Do you watch Amberlynn Reid and Foodie Beauty? Don't be embarrassed, don't be ashamed. I know you cats have watch parties. What's going on? I love your paws. You're a very dapper gentleman. Are you upset that I mentioned Foodie Beauty's name?